good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode 43 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. So, Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So, in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. So ayan, so shout out. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing Decaf Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. So Decaf Coffee Republic, so we have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano. Ayan, so excited ako sa guyabano. For easy switch to healthy eating, and we also have sausage platter, waffles, and cakes for your favorite and classic comfort food. So please do check our FB page for the menu of Santos meal and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586-1661 to bring Decaf Coffee Republic experience to your place. So we are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your order on pick-up and delivery dahil nasa ECQ po tayo ngayon. So get your free digital copy of Healing from Password 7-Day Devotional Journal as well. So when you order from Decaf Coffee Republic with accumulated amount of 1,000 pesos, so this August you will have this journal. So Healing from Passwords 7-Day Devotional Journal. So if you struggle with issues from the past, so this journal can help you explore passwords towards healing in a 7-day journey. And you will get this free when you order at Decaf Coffee Republic. So awareness is the first step in healing. So if you want to live free, if you want to start at forgiveness, so this journal can help you. Ayan. So, di ba, Coach Rezzhel? So, thank you for joining me today, Coach Rezzhel. So, for other ways to support our community works, you may now give us some stars or love gift through fund transfer. So, check the caption of this video for bank info and for G. So if you join us, if you just join us, so like Coach Rezzhel, so welcome and thank you for being here. So you may circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best just acknowledge and express gratitude. So for me, shout out to Samut Summit. So congratulations to everyone. Congratulations, Master Coach A. Thank you, and Master E, Coach Clint, everyone. So yun po, may hangover pa ako ng Samut Summit. So it's really is a celebration, it's a festive celebration. So thank you everyone for being there for our VIP. So thank you so much for filling the space with all your appreciation and with all your gratitude, and congratulations to my fellow speakers. So last night, so we all did well, so magaling po natin, di ba? So hello Lizzie, so great afternoon. Hello Kasin, hello Coach Nor, so thank you for joining. Ayan. So shout out po sa mga taga Cagayan, nanood sa aking pinsan, so hello. And also to shout out to my fellow mental model collectors in Ayan, so I'm back. So, hello to the holder, to sino man may bronze badge. So, I'm one of the bronze badge holder inside the Learning Society. So, we have attended 3 mental model masterclass already, and we have another one this coming August 21. So, if you are not yet a smart holder of the Learning e-card, and if you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy today as the mental model collector, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness, and enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Ayan. So you can see that on the screen and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month. So plus, you have the benefit of the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So this month, Mental Model Masterclass is scheduled on August 21 at 7 p.m. Master Coach A will teach on the mental model of the 21st polymath. Diba? Are you a modern day polymath? So register now and discover how the common belief of the jack of trades, master of none, can be hindering your progress. So how can you use all the skills that you have, combining it into 1% skill set? So that's for our Polymath mental model. So I will see you there and I will be glad to welcome you inside, diba? So for more information and registration assistance, so connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. Ayan. And we have Mayor. So hello, Mayor. Great afternoon. So moving on for today's episode. So what I will be sharing with you is the topic when self-care matters. So please do tag your friends and forward this video link and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. So as we continue, and if this is your first time to join me and meet me either on here in the digital space or in a face-to-face conversation, so allow me to introduce myself. I'm life coach Glacy and I'm a professional certified CACC life coach and certified mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I'm also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A and the founder and creator of Woman Who coaching community and live free coaching community. To shout out to all my members out there. I'm a professional public speaker, and as I said, I'm a mental model collector. So I have now a bronze badge. So I'm also a cafe owner. So I have a cafe, 28th Street Cafe, located here at Mariveles, Bataan, at Laya Street. So if you are from here, if you are around here, the corner in Bataan, so just feel free to visit us. So we are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm also a licensed chemical engineer with career focus in project management and continuous improvement before. So I worked in the corporate for past 12 years before going into full-time life coaching and entrepreneur. So yun. So if you are watching this on a replay, so thank you so much for watching, and please do comment #replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. So you may find also the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. So we are now on episode 44. So if you want to get all those episodes, episode 1 to 42, so you can get it on the YouTube link. Ayan. So self-care. Ayan. Hello, Coach AP. So thank you for joining. Sakto ka, Coach. So self-care. So when self-care matters. So mahalaga ba ang self-care? Or nasanay tayo na binabaliwala lang natin yung self-care. So oftentimes, you ignore self-care kasi we have that, maybe you have that wrong understanding of how self-care can help you. Or maybe you have a wrong understanding kung ano ba talaga ang self-care. You maybe thought that self-care is only limited to physical care. Diba? Yung spa, pupunta sa salon, massage, travel. So what are your typical example of your self-care? When you heard the word self-care, what do you often think of? And ano yung mga activities na commonly you're doing it for yourself, to take care of yourself? So you can put that on the comment box below. What are your examples of self-care, or what are your self-care activities so you can bless other people with what you do, di ba? So self-care. So actually self-care, before we are not hearing that the word self-care. It has not been long time ago when self-care is not being talked about. So kasi growing up, or we are often taught that prioritizing ourselves or our needs is selfish. So kapag inuna natin sarili natin, and yun, so and we focus on ourselves, we often tagged by other people like madamot, or the selfish, or masama ka ng tao, di ba? So we have all that wrong connotation about that self-care. That self-care is selfish. And then just during the 2010, so being marked as the decade that self-care went mainstream. Kasi there's already that arise of burnout, stress, anxiety, dahil we have a lot, our world changed so fast, and we have a lot of that transition in which mentally we're not being prepared. So nagulat talaga tayo sa dami ng transition and ang daming changes that we ourselves did not expect, or iba yung pinag-prepare natin. Most of the time we prepare on financial, di ba? So, we save, we invest for our future. But mentally, we are not being prepared. And then, so yun nun, in the start na, we naririnig na natin yung self-care, di ba? Ayan, Coach Candy, hello. So, sabi ni Coach Candy, self-care is being in GCash surrounded by people I love. Spine therapy. Learning about mental health is self-care. Yes. Gusto ko yung spine therapy. Sana all. Ayun. So, you can put your activities of self-care there, and you can bless other people with how you are doing your self-care. And we can also encourage everyone to do as well self-care. Hello, Coach Tin. Hello, Coach Maripe. So, thank you for joining. Yun. So, when there's that arise of the burnout, stress, anxiety, that's only the time that we have think about self-care. Kasi most of the time, you're focused sa work, pataasin yung sahod or yung income, mga babayarang bills, so you can provide food on the table, and that typical way of surviving. So, and you drag yourself with all the responsibilities without really looking or taking care of yourself. But this to remind you that self-care is not selfish. The truth is self-care is not selfish, and and self-care is necessary and should not be compromised. So, ano ba talaga ang self-care? Ayan, si Coach Marife, she do workout or reflection gratefulness. Yes po. Si Coach Nor, self-care for me ay pag-akyat sa bundok. Wow, gusto ko yun. Or being in nature, relaxing time. Ayan, so you will see that later. No? We have a lot of examples. So, outdoor, relax, gratefulness, diba? Ayan. So, hello, Coach Sean, great afternoon. So, what is self-care? So, ano ba talaga ang self-care? Di ba madalas natin siya naririnig, and it's being commercialized. Like, yung mga story, Facebook story, di ba? Like, taking care of myself. This is me, mga ganyan. So, we have a lot of selfie. So, ano ba talaga yung self-care? So, self-care is the foundation of our health and a good mental health. So, without self-care, yung kanina, you will have difficulty to manage the stress, and that can lead to burnout. So self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. So it's not being limited only to physical, diba? So self-care is taking care of your well-being and to protect your mental health by taking care of yourself. Diba? So how can you take care of other people your your family if you are not well. So if you're still thinking of that self-care being selfish, so have this question with you. How can you take care of other people, your family, if you are not well? How can you continue to work and deliver results if you don't have a good mental health? How can you cope up with all the challenges that may arise if you don't have a good mental health foundation? Or what will you do to your income and all the things you have if your well-being is not okay? You are building and preparing for your future, and that's good. But how are you preparing mentally? So self-care matters not only at the end when you already have that burnout and you're already suffering from anxiety or other poor mental health, and you're not able to sleep anymore. Self-care matters all the time. So beginning, middle, last. So self-care, we need to inject it into our routine. We need to incorporate it into our routine. And so we need to understand what really are the self-care activities. So kung limited lang information nyo on self-care activities, ayan, so nabalik ulit ako. So self-care matters all the time. So if you don't know other activities that can participate on your self-care activities, so I will be sharing with you this afternoon. So what are the other self-care activities? Ayan. Hello, Rose. So thank you for joining. So self-care is not only limited to physical self-care. So I know you are very familiar already with the physical self-care. So you have there the exercise, good sleep, eating healthy diet, and drinking enough water, and resting when unwell or taking that break, having physical check-up, and enjoying outdoors. So yun, so nabanggit ni Coach Norris, di ba? So going out or akit ng bundok. Diba? So yun, so sabi ni Coach Ken, self-care matters all the time. It is an everyday practice, not just when you feel like you need it. Oh, di ba? So self-care applies also to many different life domains. So when we have this physical, of course, we have mental, emotional, physical, social, professional, and spiritual. So in all parts of our life, we should be taking care of ourselves. So if you feel na you always have lacking of energy, or you are feeling drained or always tired, diba? So you said you are doing all that physical self-care kasi yun yung nakasanayan natin. And yet you're still feeling that lacking of energy, and parang lagi kang pagod na tama naman tulog mo, tama naman kain mo, you're drinking enough water, you're having rest, but you still have that feeling na lagi kang pagod. So you may need to look on your overall self-care routines or overall self-care and overall life domain. So ayan, so we have the mental. So for mental self-care, so examples there are you having mental exercise and mental fitness. So ano yung mga example ng mental exercise? So those activities that can stimulate your brain. So yung nagagamit mo si brain, kasi pag hindi nagagamit si brain, so di ba parang like our physical muscle, so magde-deteriorate yan, or so magde-degrade siya if di natin siya ginagamit. So ano ba yung mga mental exercise? So it will to you kung ano yung mga nakahiligan yung gawin. Like if you are good in math, so yung mga problem solving, so gustong-gusto niyo yan, di ba? Or puzzle, or yung mga, ano yan, yung mga sa sudoku ba yun? So, yun. So, yeah, so every one of us will have different way of how we do that mental exercise and mental fitness. So, for mental fitness, we have also learning the mental models, diba? I share with you, we have it in Be Learning Society, we're learning mental models. So, it can help you as well in your mental self-care. And we have the filtering harmful information to your brain. So if you are into social media, so social media is good if you are really using it into your needs, not yung you just scrolling it sa news feed and having all those harmful information, or maybe you are watching videos na hindi maganda for your mental health. So be careful of what you are feeding to your brain. So all those information that may be harmful to your brain. And we have the having healthy boundaries with other people. Uh, Having healthy boundaries with people in your space. So when to say no. So yung kanina, 'di ba? So you feel that um parang pagod ka na or wala kang oras, maybe you need to check that healthy boundaries you have with the people surrounding you, or the people in your space. So nasaan yung perimeter, nasaan yung limit nila in terms of having that having that engagement with you, or that relationship. So having that healthy boundaries with them. So if you would like to know more about the having that boundary, so you can connect with me, because it will be a process, no. So it can be, we can do it in a coaching conversation. And we have the emotional. So sa emotional, so can have the expressing emotions and feelings. So when we keep things to ourselves, or when we have some ideas, or we have a lot of things we would like to say, and we keep it to ourselves, so it will harm us, maybe not now, but it will harm us later. So expression is a self-care, expressing your emotions and your feelings, even your anger is an emotion that we need to express. Enjoying your hobbies, di ba? So if you feel na lagi ka na lang nasa work, and you're all on that responsibilities that you have, so have some enjoyment also in your hobbies. Social, yes, we always need to be connected. So this one, what we are doing here in the digital space also is to stay connected with you, especially on this pandemic time. So when the face to face is limited, so we can do still to connect digitally. So make time for your friends or your family, or connect with your loved ones na malalayo in the digital space, or those na limited tayo kasi we have that virus, so we can still do connection in the digital space. Professional, so at work we also need to protect ourselves, we need to also to take care of ourselves. So how are you balancing your work and your leisure activities? So when you are at work, and then when you go home, so are you still working for your for your office, for your company, or maybe you need to spend that time to for some leisure activities. And now that we are work from home, so Ayan. So, thank you for staying, no? So, struggle on the internet. So, now we are on the professional, di ba? So, on professional, so how do you really balance that work? Especially now, na work from home tayo or work from home kayo. So, how do you maintain that boundary na work and then after is activities at home or your leisure activities, and taking also regular work break, so especially na work from home, so paano mo siya binabalance yung having that break? So what time you are taking your lunch right now when you are work from home, or what time you are taking that nap, di ba? So how are you really taking care about your professional self-care? And then the spiritual. So practicing gratitude is important. So it's example of that spiritual self-care. So nabanggit yan ni Coach Marefe kanina. So practicing gratitude and allocating quiet time for for sana. Yeah, so allocating quiet time for reflection. So if you are a Christian, like reading the Bible, or you're doing any religious practices, so that's one also is taking care of your spiritual. So ayan, hello Coach Cherry, hello Coach Mau, and we have also si Eleanor. So Eleanor, thank you for joining us this afternoon. So those are the examples of self-care activities. So, but self-care, remember, it's not a one size fit all. So, one self-care to someone can be not for others. Diba? So, it's like, for example, the massage can be not, maybe some really like massage, some don't like, or that going into outdoors. Maybe some really want it, some is not really fond of that outdoors, or maybe the sports, doing some sports like running. So maybe you're not fond of it, but you are much more, or you is like indoor, like you want to do cooking, you want to tend to the plants. So self-care is it's different to each and every one of us. So, but what important is really is how are you taking care of yourself in all these life domains. So self care, if you think of it, diba, and if you just heard yung mga examples natin, so when you look at it, it's an easy task. So it's an easy task that you can put into your routines. But the question is why we still have why still many are having that poor self-care. So we all heard that saying that's the saying, treat others how you want to be treated. But it should be the opposite. So treat yourself with the same kindness and grace you extend to your friends, families, and loved ones in your life. So if you are not allowing self-care in your life right now, so think about that opposite, to treat yourself with the same kindness and grace you extend to your families, to your friends, families, and loved ones in your life. So are you really treating yourself the way you want to be treated? Or it is on how you see yourself deserving of that treatment. So maybe you look at yourself again that hindi mo naman to kailangan, okay ka lang. So, how are you really looking at yourself on how you need that self-care to yourself? So, you deserve also that you deserve also to receive that care and allow yourself to get that care that you deserve because you need it, and self-care is necessary and it's not a by the way. So, self-care should not be compromised. Self-care matters, and self-care matters all the time, and it's an everyday practice. So take a look into your self-care routines. How are you really taking care of yourself? So I have the self-care checkup worksheet. So if you would like to see the complete, if you would like to have this worksheet, so you can connect with me at 0998-977-1223, and let's have a conversation on how you want to improve your self-care. So after checking it, so how do you want to move forward on building your self-care routine? So remember, self-care matters because you matter, and take care of yourself first so that you can take care of other people, so that you can take more so you can take care more of other people, and you prevent yourself from arriving on that burnout, or that you have difficulty to manage the stress or that sleep. So take care of yourself so that you will be your well-being will be okay. Yeah. And I'm inviting you to my upcoming workshop. So Untangled Life. So it's a coaching workshop. It's a 6 weeks journey of stepping into freedom from unforgiveness. So finding that hope and moving forward as you allow forgiveness in your life, and not to be limited anymore by your past. So this will be on August 22 to September 26, every Sunday siya, 6 p.m. So connect with me at 0998-977-1223 if you want to know the details for registration or any other information. Or you may contact me on my page, Coach Glacy. Ayan. So thank you for joining me today. Kahit struggle ang net. So thank you for staying, and thank you for watching. So you can watch the replay anytime. And thank you for supporting the advancement on mental fitness, because so for we have the usual talk in mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. in Decaf Coffee Republic. But right now that we are in ECQ, ongoing ECQ, so it will be temporarily put on hold, but you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs. And it's 24/7, and we will support you in the best possible way. So just connect with Coach Rezzhel 0917-586-1661. So if you are interested to become also a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach like us, so also connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Coactively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. So we are now accepting application for mental health certification, also an internship program with limited slots. So please make sure that you make your reservation now with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. Ayan. So join us back tomorrow, same time, same digital space for episode 44 by Life Coach C. Ayan. So join Coach Partner tomorrow, same time, 12 noon. And here on same page, Decaf Coffee Republic on our YouTube page. So Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC. So we are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United Streets, Pasig City. So this is Life Coach Glacy, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, boom. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Thank you.